Well, if you are like me, you love the charm, the nostalgia, the sheer artistry of pixel art, and guess what? Mobile gaming is absolutely packed with incredible pixelated games. So grab your virtual joystick because we are diving into the definitive list, the top 20 best pixel art games for Android and iOS in 2025. This is Jasper and make sure you are subscribed. Alright then, let's begin. Let's kick things off with number 20, Hyper Light Drifter. This game is a visual masterpiece. Seriously, the atmosphere is thick, the world is hauntingly beautiful, and the combat brutal but also satisfying. You play as the drifter battling through a dying world. It's got that classic action RPG feel but with a modern twist. The only side grip, the difficulty curve can be a bit steep and sometimes you are left wandering without clear direction. But hey, that's part of the mystery, right? Ever felt the pull of Gotham's shadows? The thrill of wielding the power of legendary DC heroes and villains? If you have yearned to step into that world to shape its destiny, then prepare yourself, cause DC Dark Legion is here. And it's unlike anything you have experienced. DC Dark Legion doesn't just borrow from the DC universe, it breathes it. The developers have crafted a truly authentic experience where every character, every location, every storyline feels ripped straight from the comics. You will find yourself immersed in the DC tapestry of DC lore, battling alongside or against iconic figures. Imagine strategizing with Batman, unraveling the mysteries of a corrupted Gotham, or even commanding the forces of darkness. The game's depth allows you to truly live out your DC fantasies. We all know the intensity of diving into a hardcore gaming session. Sometimes you need something that fits perfectly into your busy life. A game that's both engaging and accessible. DC Dark Legion is that perfect companion. Whether you are commuting, relaxing, or just looking for a quick dose of DC action, this game delivers. It's a fantastic way to expand your DC Universe experience, offering a different perspective and a unique gameplay loop. And with ongoing events and updates, there's always something new to discover, keeping the adventure fresh and exciting. Don't just take my word for it. Dive into DC Dark Legion and experience the thrill for yourself. Download it now and join the Legion. The fate and the DC Universe awaits. Are you ready to answer the call? DC Dark Legion, play now. At number 19, we have Wizard of Legend. If you love fast-paced, spell-slinging action, this is your gem. You are a wizard and you are competing in a magical tournament. The sheer variety of spells and combinations is insane. It's got that roguelike element, so each run is different. My only slight complaint, the sheer chaos on screen can make it hard to keep track of what's going on. But if you are looking for a challenge that's both fun and frantic, Wizard of Legend is a must-play. Spooky time. Number 18, Psychosis. This game drops you into the terrifying world of William Osler, a student battling extreme hallucinations. You will struggle to distinguish reality from delusion, solving puzzles and dodging danger to uncover the source of his psychosis. Gameplay is straightforward, like Distraint, with left and right movement and interaction prompts. Expect a tense, puzzle-driven experience that will keep you guessing. Number 17, Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. This game is pure unadulterated nostalgia. It's a love letter to the classic arcade beat-em-ups. The pixel art is vibrant, the animations are smooth, and the gameplay is just plain fun. You can play as all four turtles, plus April and Splinter. It's got that classic arcade feel but with modern refinements. It can get a tad repetitive after a while, but hey, beating up Foot Clan soldiers never really gets old. Now let's jump ahead to number 16, Soul Knight prequel. If you are a fan of the original Soul Knight, this prequel is going to blow your mind. It's got all the chaotic, roguelike action you love, but with a fresh retro RPG twist. The pixel art is absolutely gorgeous and the character customization is deep. It's got that addictive loop of exploring dungeons, collecting loot and battling hordes of enemies. It can be a bit of a grind at times, but the gameplay is so satisfying that you won't mind too much. Number 15, Carry On. This game just flips the script. You are not the hero, you are the monster. You play as an amorphous blob of biomass, terrorizing a research facility. The pixel art is glory and grotesque, and the gameplay is incredibly satisfying. It's a refreshing take on the Metroidvania genre. The controls can take a bit of getting used to, but once you master them, you will be unstoppable. And folks, before moving on, drop a like on this video right now. Well, number 14, School Hero. This game delivers a vibrant, anime-styled beat-em-up experience. Players assume the role of hero, tasked with rescuing his kidnapped girlfriend. The game features a story-driven campaign, dynamic combat, and an XP-based progression system. Multiple game modes, diverse weaponry, and unlockable pets enhance the gameplay, offering a modern take on arcade action. On number 13, Dan the Man. This pixel art is fire. We are jumping, shooting, blasting our way through these crazy levels, trying to save Dan's girl and kick some serious pixel butt. Explore meticulously crafted levels, uncover secret stashes, and unleash right area's pixelated fury. So if you crave that old school platforming thrill, Dan the Man is your fix. Next over at number 12, Otherworld Legends. A pixel-perfect roguelike brawl. Diverse heroes, wild item combos, and sleek combat fuel your journey through Bamboo Forest and Infernal Depths. Online or solo, expect unpredictable dungeons and retro-fueled action. Prepare for epic monster clashes. And folks, you can check out some of the best platformer games from my top picks. Link will be added in the description. Alright, number 11, Hunt Down Cyberpunk Adventure. This game is a love letter to 80s action movies. The pixel art is gritty and detailed, and the gameplay is fast-paced and intense. You play as a bounty hunter, cleaning up the streets of a cyberpunk city. It's got that classic run-and-gun feel, but with modern refinements, and with the sheer adrenaline rush makes it worth it. Now on number 10, Moonlighter. This game is a unique blend of dungeon crawler and shop simulator. You play as Will, a shopkeeper who dreams of becoming a hero. The pixel art is charming and the gameplay is incredibly addictive. It's got that satisfying loop of exploring dungeons, collecting loot, and selling it in your shop. Need to mention, the inventory management can be a bit tedious at times, but the overall experience is fantastic. Down to number 9, Timberman The Big Adventure. This game is a surprising gem. It takes the simple concept of chopping wood and turns it into a full-fledged adventure. The pixel art is charming and the gameplay is surprisingly varied. It's got that casual pick up and play feel, but with a ton of depth. My only suggestion, it can be a little repetitive, but the sheer amount of content keeps it fresh. Number 8, Super Cat Tales. This one delivers classic 2D arcade action on mobile. Players guide a team of pixelated cats through levels, solving puzzles and collecting secrets. Strategy collisions are key, but beware of enemies that stun. The game features a story, multiple playable characters with unique abilities, and encourages replay to fill all hidden items. Expect a nostalgic 16-bit experience complete with fishing. Moving on to number 7, 20 Minutes Till Dawn. This is a roguelite shooter that's incredibly addictive. The pixel art is simple but effective, and the gameplay is fast-paced and frantic. So if you are trying to survive against herds of monsters for 20 minutes, it's got that just one more run feel. My only note, the randomized upgrades can sometimes feel unfair, but the gameplay loop is so satisfying that you will keep coming back for more. Number 6. Potion Permit. This game is a delightful blend of life simulation and crafting adventure. You play as a chemist, healing the residents of a charming town. The pixel art is vibrant and detailed, and the gameplay is incredibly relaxing. It's got that Stardew Valley vibe, but with a focus on potion brewing. The combat can feel a bit simplistic, but the overall experience is incredibly cozy and enjoyable. Now we are entering the top 5, Skull the Hero Slayer. The roguelite action platformer is a masterpiece of pixel art and gameplay. You play as Skull, a skeleton who can swap heads to gain different abilities. The pixel art is dark and detailed, and the combat is incredibly fluid and satisfying. It's got a challenging but rewarding roguelite loop. Some of the head abilities can feel a bit unbalanced, but the sheer amount of gameplay makes up for it. And folks, you can check out some of the best Netflix games from my top picks, link in the description. Number 4. Katana Zero. This neo-noir action platformer is a stylish and intense experience. This pixel art is stunning, and the gameplay is incredibly fast-paced and brutal. You play as a katana wielding assassin, manipulating time to defeat your enemies. It's got that Hotline Miami vibe, but with a deeper story and more redefined gameplay. My only slight warning, the gameplay can be quite high, and the story can be a bit confusing at times, but the overall experience is unforgettable. Now folks, it's time, smash that subscribe button and discover amazing games. We are down to the number 3, Dead Cells. This roguelike Metrovania is a modern classic. The pixel art is detailed and atmospheric, and the gameplay is incredibly fluid and responsive. You explore a sprawling castle, battling enemies and collecting upgrades. It's got that addictive loop of exploration, combat and progression. The learning curve can be steep for newcomers, but once you get the hang of it, you will be hooked. Number 2. Streets of Rage 4. This beat-em-up is a triumphant return to the classic franchise. This pixel art is vibrant and detailed, and the gameplay is incredibly satisfying and nostalgic. You play as classic characters like Axel and Blaze, as well as new additions. It's got that classic arcade feel, but with modern refinements. My only slightly negative point, it can be a bit short for some, but the replay value is high. And now for the number 1 best pixel art game of mobile in 2025 is Blasphemous. This Metrovania action platformer is a dark and atmospheric masterpiece. This pixel art is incredibly detailed and grotesque, and the gameplay is challenging and rewarding. You play as the Penitent One, exploring a cursed land and battling monstrous enemies. It's got that Souls-like difficulty, but with a unique and unforgettable art style. Blasphemous truly stands out. It combines amazing gameplay, a compelling story, and breathtaking pixel art into one perfect package. And there you have it folks, what did you think of the list? Did your favorite make the cut? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more awesome gaming content. I will see you in the next video. Till then, check out some of the best offline games of this month. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.